Hi, welcome to my tutorial on Java. The home page, which will have all the tutorials, is learnprogrammingeasyway.com, and this video will basically guideline the introduction to Java. And right now I only have about 12 tutorials up for Java, but I will make at least 3 a week. So let's get started. The programming language we'll use is Java for this tutorial, and I will also do tutorials in C++ and C later on, but for now we're just going to focus on Java. So why Java? It's portable. Anyone can run a program in Java as long as they have the Windows, Linux, a Mac, or Unix OS. It's also easier to learn than a language such as C++. And by the way, Java and C++ are both object-oriented languages, which we'll go over later what that means. And a shared common trait such as syntax. But the reason why Java is easier is it has a garbage collection system in which it basically dumps the memory that you don't need anymore, while if you have memory leakage in C++ that you did not discard, not allocate, you have to use pointers, which is a lot more I guess harder to grasp than Java, because Java does it automatically for you in terms of memory allocation. So Java is a good beginner language for anyone who wants to start programming. So how do you use Java to program applications? Well, you will need an IDE, which is an integrated development environment, which basically is a text editor that has a compiler and debugger. Now, the text editor is what you actually, here's one we're going to use, which is TextPad, and it basically has, this is the text editor where you can actually type in stuff. The compiler is right here. Oh yes, my example. It's right here. And this is also the debugger. The compiler debugs the code too, which we'll discuss right now. So the compiler's main function is, well, the code you write, which is all this, is called source code. And if you open up the class file, this is what it looks like. This is where you're typing in. This is what it looks like. So what the compiler does is it translates this code into bytecode so that it can be interpreted by the JVM, which is the Java virtual machine. So that's the main important thing the compiler does. And it also debugs your code. So now, if we do add anything here, we get one error, right? So it tells you if you have any errors. And if you have, let's say, 50 errors, if you scroll up to the top and fix the first one, it might fix all 50. Sometimes that happens. So always check the first error. Now it points to you where the error is. Well, it says line 22. That's because we just put random stuff here, but let's say we put it here. Sometimes the compiler gets the line number wrong. But yeah, okay. But we know that, never mind, this is what the error was. Okay. So now it compiled successfully. So now, to run the code, you must compile it first. So you compile it, and then you run it. Okay? That's how it works. So now, we'll be using TextPad, which is, I just showed you, this is TextPad. And by the way, you don't have to know any of this stuff yet, because I'm going to start from the very beginning, okay? This is just an example of how to use the compiler. So that is all for this lesson, and have a great day. Or you, let's see if it stopped. It did not stop, okay, just good.